first graders. I hope your day is going just as magical as this unicorn I am riding in on, because we have got some fun stuff in science today. It's May the 7th. What do you think we're up to? We will identify physical characteristics of different animals. We've been working on physical characteristics for a few days now. Look at my unicorn. What are the characteristics of this unicorn? What's the color? What does it have on its head? Nice. What's its shape? Now what about that hair, that fur? You are an expert at characteristics. How will we study more characteristics today? We will illustrate our own animal and label its physical characteristics. You got your creative brain on today? Because you get to create your own animal. I can't wait. Why are we creating our animals today? We will understand how characteristics help animals survive. Like this unicorn. Why would it need a horn on its head? For what? Does it have water in there? No. It's got food in there? No. Does it help it breathe? No. But what could it do with that horn to help it survive? Protection. Yeah. Maybe this unicorn has some wings too to help it fly and move around. Whatever characteristics you decide to use, you'll have to label them and tell me, why does the animal need those things? What's the purpose? How does it help it survive? Let's go review some more words before we look at some crazy animal creations. Repeat it with me, please. Living. You have to create your own living animal today. It can grow, it needs energies, it can make little animal babies, but it will one day die. We all create a living animal today. And you'll have to label its characteristics. Say it, please. Characteristics. Nice. What kind of characteristics do you want on your animal? Wings? A beak? Feathers? A curly tail? Pointy ears? Start thinking of some cool characteristics. Diet. Repeat that, please. Diet. What's the diet of your animal? Is it going to be like this koala and eat leaves? Or be like a lion and hunt other little animals? Start thinking of the diet for your animal creation. And last word is survive. We know that these animals cannot survive without their water, food, air, and shelter. But they also have their characteristics on their body to help them survive. What are they going to have? Fur to stay warm? Wings to fly away? A beak to break open nuts and eat? Think about what you will use to help your animal survive. Now, I hope you're ready. Here comes some pretty crazy animal creations I found to share with you. Are you ready? Here they come. Wowza! Now, tell me, have you ever seen these animals out in real life before? Phew, no, because they don't exist. It's not possible. Now, maybe you've seen something that looks like this. Maybe you've seen some of these same characteristics, but these are all some crazy animal creations. Let's look at this first one up top together, please. Now look at that thing. It has a ball. Tell me, what animals do you think are combined here to make this new weird animal? What do you notice? I notice a lion. Do you see all that lion hair? That's called a mane. Do you have a lion mane? They decided to take part of the lion's hair and combine it with a different animal's face. What animal do you think that is? Roof, roof. What? A dog. So they said, oh, I love dogs, but lions have cool hair. So they took a dog and added lion hair on it. Let's go down to the bottom. Another ferocious, not a lion, but a tiger. They like the tiger's stripes. But they put the tiger stripes on a what? A squirrel. Now, this squirrel looks pretty ferocious. He's got those fangs like a tiger. He's got stripes like a tiger. He's got that bushy tail still like a squirrel. He's still small like a squirrel. Hands like a squirrel. But they combined the characteristic of a tiger and the body of a squirrel. Let's go up top. What is that? What do you think? What animals combined here? Who has a horn like that on their face? A rhino. Good job. So they took a rhino's horn and put it on the body of a what? A seal. They got that seal's body. He has the fins. He has the tail. Great for swimming. He has that blubber to stay warm in the cold water. But they gave him a horn to fight and protect himself in the ocean. Pretty cool combination. One more to get your brain thinking. What is this? I see the tiger stripes like the squirrel on the body of a what? A horse. They must like horses, but they wanted to change their horse up a little bit with some new body coverings, some new stripes, maybe to help the horse camouflage. Now that we've looked at these 4 examples, I want you to think. These people did not just copy a dog, a cat. They took some of their favorite animal ideas, favorite characteristics, and combined them together to make a new idea. That's what you're doing today. You're going to think of what animals you like, but then make a new animal with your ideas. You can't copy an animal that already is out there. You get to make a new one today, but we'll use the characteristics that are on animals that we already know. Here's some ideas to get you going. Physical characteristics of different animals. Here I have an elephant. And my girl is riding on its pretty cool characteristic. What is that thing called? A trunk. You could put an elephant trunk on an animal today that's not an elephant. What would be funny to put a trunk on? A fish? Thinking. But look at all of these characteristics. Review them with me, please. Whiskers. A beak. Ears. Big ones. Horns. Antlers. Teeth. Fangs. Tusks. Wings. Feathers. Humps. A shell. There's that trunk. A mane. A long tail. Gills to breathe underwater. Scales. Fins. Flippers. Antenna. Legs. Feet. Paws. Claws. And hooves. Our last row says arms or tentacles. Fur. Spots. And stripes. So many cool animal characteristics here for you to choose from. Think for a second. What are 3 you see here that you like? I like antenna, fangs, and fur. Tell me yours. Those are 3 that you can use on your animal today. But the possibilities are endless. Everyone's going to make their own creation. Maybe you're going to go with feathers, paws, and gills. Or maybe you're going to choose teeth, humps, and horns. Everyone will be their own animal creator today. But I've got more characteristics. Here they go. A lot are the same here. But they've got the picture, they've got arrows, and they've got the labels. You will need to come back to these pages when you're ready for your label. Right now, you're going to see how I create my animal. But don't copy me. You will have your turn in just a second. I got my journal open. I already have today's date, and you know my favorite animal. I started drawing it here. What do you think it is? a llama. But I'm not going to do just regular llama, so I didn't finish them. Now, I have an example back there from the owl day. This is what we'll look like when our work is complete today. Lots of color, animal, and labels. But right now, I'm just getting started, so I don't have my color yet. I started the llama body, but then I want to be creative. I want to add some new characteristics to my llama. So I'm going to come look at the menu board. What kind of characteristics do I think would be interesting on my llama? I'm looking at these funny bird feet. Look pretty silly. And I like the idea of the trunk still, or maybe a horn, or maybe antennas. Thinking, what would my llama need? I don't think it will need antennas, but a horn. Llamas aren't very strong or fast. He could use a horn to protect him. So I'm going to come over here to my llama, and on top of his head, I'm going to give him a new characteristic of a horn. While I'm looking at the page that has the word horn, I can go ahead and add the label. Horn. Horn. But I need more crazy characteristics. I like these duck feet, bird feet. I'm going to draw these skinny legs and those webbed big feet. A skinny leg and a webbed feet. So my llama could go swimming, and he would be a better swimmer with these webbed feet. Now llamas do have 4 legs, so I'm going to draw all 4 of them. And then I'm going to add the label. They are feet, but I want to add their webbed feet. We learned that word webbed when we talked about those penguins. Webbed. Here on the screen, I see feet. Feet. I've got webbed feet. I've got a horn. What else could be interesting to put on my llama? I'll look again at the menu board, all the labels. Already has a tail, maybe a beak. I like that trunk. I think I'm going to go for the elephant trunk. He'll use his elephant trunk to help search for food far on the ground. He's very tall, so now he won't have to bend down to pick up the food. I'm going to give him an elephant trunk. And I've got to label it. Where's that word trunk? There it is, a trunk. Trunk. So far, I've got what kind of characteristics? A llama body, an elephant trunk, a horn, webbed feet. That's 3, but I can keep adding. Maybe some antlers, maybe some wings, some claws. Ooh, I think a long tail maybe. Tentacles. And there's more ideas than what's here. You can close your eyes and think of other animals you've seen in your life. Show me some of those characteristics. Like I just thought of a peacock tail. What if I want a big fancy peacock tail? I'm getting so excited. This is so fun. Now, I know you're getting excited and you're ready for your turn. So check out my creation so you can go make yours. I've got a body. I've still got to finish some details. But so far I've added a trunk. That is a new characteristic. A horn. That's a new characteristic. Webbed feet, that's a new characteristic. And I'll add the details on my tail, all the pretty greens and blue feathers. And I'm going to add the word tail and feathers. How about a feather tail? Feather tail. All of these labels are here on your slide to help you. Tail. Check them out. Feathers. Find what you need and add those labels. One more time, look at my journal. I've got a trunk, horn, feather tail, webbed feet. I am ready to add my color details. My date is here, my arrows are pointing, and I've got a crazy new creation for you. It is now your turn to illustrate, draw, color with your crayons, and then label the physical characteristics of your own animal. You have to have at least 3 labels of characteristics. I had 4 today. You can have more than 3. Be creative, boys and girls. Use your colors. I can't wait to see what you make today. Adios.